Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always clean. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Hello.
Hello.
Who's here? Wait, this is Andrea, Mark, and Jonathan here today to bring you.
It is. We could fix this. There we go. Why does it do that? I didn't want to see that.
That's weird. What you doing?
Where's that even coming from?
Oh, that might have been his. That was me on my phone. I touched a button. God dang it.
Gosh, Eichmann.
You can't even pay good help anymore, can you?
Happy Monday. Is that one of your children poking in there? What's the deal?
Yes. Beep. Oh my, what big teeth you have, Granny. No, that's a deucer, and he's here to let you know that this is the People's Patriot Project weekly debrief, where we let you know what's been going on and what's about to be going on in our world.
You got your notes pulled up?
I don't have my notes pulled up. Did you take away my lines?
I don't know how this is going to work today, but that's okay. We'll be good.
No, you're good. You're good. I got to take somebody out the door for a second, I think.
So we did it last night on last night's show. We got your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime, but again, I want to apologize to Mr. Jason Steiner of Hero Stock one more time. There wasn't a miscommunication. It was just a piece. He was the intended guest from the start, and he had let us know in advance that he couldn't make it, and we couldn't find a filler in the time manner, and it's fine. No one's upset about that. And he popped on, but I hadn't set the promotions up to put Hero Stock on there, so Jason Steiner and Hero Stock didn't get like a visual graphic put out there for him. And so I did apologize for that. He did come on yesterday and shared about his event coming up here in August. I'm sorry, in September. September 9th. I'm telling you, man, he's got an amazing lineup of artists. I mean, starting off with Scotty Hasting to begin with. Great friend, great musician, combat wounded veteran, does an amazing job, and we love having him in the network and just his music. Everyone else is going to be kind of a new connection for us, and right now we are putting out a loose commitment to have representation at Hero Stock 2023 with the People's Patriot Project, and I'm hoping we get to pull that off. It is in a wonky time of the year for us, but this stuff is important, and so we'll see where we go, when we go, and how we go, and we'll get down there. We definitely support Jason and his mission and just his reach to put out there to help veterans. And to help veterans, I need to make sure it's not that they're against first responders. And I do think there's a piece. Actually, that is it's coming back to me. It is hero stock because they include veterans. It used to be vet stock. And so he did share that last night when he was on. And it was awesome having him on. And then we had Brandon Johnston, comedian out of South Carolina, come on. What a blessing. And I don't know, just there wasn't a whole lot of seriousness going on in last night's show. Are you skydiving, Jonathan? Because like your shirt is whipping around like you're skydiving.
This is survivability in 94-degree temperatures.
You got this. We do got this. I'd like to share who our Facebook user is if they can follow the link that gets us that kind of information, or just share straight up who you are and where you are and what you're doing, and we'll definitely we'll include the link real quick. Audrey, good to see you, kiddo. Let's see. Oh, I saw you connected with someone, and it's not. I don't need to post my EIN number. That's not what I need to post. That's for sure. Audrey, it's good to see you.
Yes. Sorry, I'm half still typing.
Good, Jonathan. You're good.
Half still typing, half asleep, and the other half trying to figure out where I'll sweat it out at.
Audrey, where are you at now? Still in Texas. I saw a post. What major suburb are you in? Still in the Austin area, or are you bouncing? No.
No, northeast.
Down near DC. Okay. All right. Fumble. It's different when Andrea's not on here. You know that, right?
Okay, I'm back. What the? Before you crash and burn, what the hell?
Right.
Come on.
No. Well,
I think we're
you can have the notes
kind of
now.
messing around anyway, waiting for Gabe to jump on so we can get started.
Yeah, we got to start the show. So Gabriel ran. I mean, Gabriel behind the scenes last night was sending me music that he's created, and he's got some really good stuff out there. I wonder if he says he's getting back into the music industry. We'll see what happens.
He's managing the Swan Brothers tour now.
Absolutely.
Those guys. Here's a little connection for you. You ready? Those guys are winners of The Voice from Team Blake.
Yeah. Well, and if you guys don't, Shannon, are you getting hold of us from Alaska?
Whoa.
Are you reaching out to us from Alaska, brother? Sheesh.
Hey, Shannon, just so you know, thank you for the invite to Liquid Death. I've spent all my allowance on it the last few weeks.
Oh, not yet. So you're hanging out down there in that great state of Texas as well. So the Swan Brothers are also managed by J. Mark Bailey, and Chair 55, and they just recently signed actually this last week, and so that's kind of exciting. I was on the phone with J. Mark Bailey one day this week, and he said he just made that deal. I wish I was smarter. I'm sure you all have that same kind of condolence.
Oh yeah,
We wish you were smarter as well.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I wish I was smarter and can remember all the names that people rattle off at me. J. Mark Billy also told me about, for lack of my remembering the name, a major songwriter involved in Nashville is also coming into that network. And that is hopefully going to be nothing but a benefit for the People's Patriot Project. And here in the near future, we'll kind of whittle out some of those details as we go along. And we're pretty excited about it. I don't know why Andrea's got to go offline when she's got her dog there.
What's up, Brian?
I got him here. You want to see him?
That's Mr. Roof, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta get you booked and scheduled on to the People's Patriot or we got your 66 Patriot playtime. Right now we're kind of booked out until August, but we'll do a reach out and get you rolling if you don't mind, brother. So those were our guests. We had again Mr. Steiner, Jason Steiner of Hero Stock last night, and then we had also Brandon Johnson, the comedian. So, Andrea, do you want me to coach you through your stuff, or are you gonna ready to roll?
Are you going to just tell me what I'm talking about next?
You're talking about how to fold a swan origami.
I can do that.
And go.
Actually, I'm not very good at that. I can draw one, but I'm not very good at that.
Are you breaking policy right now?
I'm not even the driver. The rider. In the backseat?
Anyways,
I have to go slow, really slow, so it's okay.
You're on to the Wounded Warrior Guide Service fishing trip.
Yes, thank you. The Wounded Warrior Guide Service. We got to hang out with them on Saturday, like all day long. I picked up Peterson in his home driveway at 5:45 a.m. That was after my hour drive.
Right on time, too.
It was close. It was pretty close. And then we went another 3 hours up to Walker, and you guys were so cool because they have amazing. Everything is put together and runs so well. They do take a bit fishing day. Minnesota has this day where if you take a kid fishing, you don't have a license. You don't have to have a license. Anybody can go. Anybody. But then we also had take a vet on there, and so I think they had 130 veterans signed up, registered, and I don't know how many walked in after that. 46 boats. I think a few stayed back. It was really windy and really choppy out there. And some didn't catch any fish and some caught a lot, I guess. They have banks that take them out there that they know where all the fish are because it's a really big lake. And usually you have to go to the other side because that's where the fish are. That's my experience, though. But anyway, it was good fun. And then at the end, so I want to throw out a thank you, and I need to speak with Bob. We're going to have Bob step in on the show, Landermark. And then he runs all the guides. He's a fishing guide. He's a veteran and a current law enforcement officer. And so he'll talk about his experiences with us in that realm. And then he runs this event with the owner of the resort that they have it at. And that I never got his last name, but I think it's Arnold. Andrew Arnold. Just that guy never stood still. I couldn't even get a minute to talk to him because he was over there and over here and over there and taking care of that and running. Run and gun, but it makes the whole thing run very smoothly. I'll have a chat with his wife because I think next year maybe we might get to bring music. Maybe. I don't know. That's what we do. And then, believe it or not, they served dinner. And we got a free dinner. Well, I say free, but we spent a lot of money on raffles and fun stuff that day. What did we have for dinner, Peterson?
What do we have for dinner?
Walleye fish fry.
You had
Walleye
cookies.
fish. Now you're proud of. I had 2 cookies. Actually,
had
one,
two-
but I brought one home.
Yeah. It was
walleye.
pretty amazing walleye fillets. Some of the biggest I'd seen, and they were delicious.
Nice.
I loved eating them. Yeah. I'm sending you a
It was a
message,
good day.
Crochet.
What was that?
I'm sending you a message. Actually, I'm sending you both a message.
Well, you know I can't read messages. Listen.
Happy
It was
Monday,
windy
Facebook
that
user.
day. There it is. Monday's always a good day, isn't it? I think I just heard on a song that it's that song about I wish grandpa's never died. But in that song, he also wishes that every Monday was like a Friday. And I could not agree more.
I don't know. I want to steer away. I don't know. Does anyone really feel that a Monday is like grueling and depressing and I don't know why I'm
find them
stuttering.
any different than any other day, except
Right.
maybe you might be a little hungover. But
Maybe that was the piece.
in all fairness, you can be hungover on a Tuesday.
Truth.
Or a Wednesday, for that matter. Shoot. Whoa. Did that get loud?
Excuse you, Eichmann. Excuse you.
It's Bigfoot.
It is a society thing, and I think it's something. I don't know. I'd like to get on the platform and the parade that changed the narrative. I mean, I'm just not going to buy into it. It's and you guys can do what you want, but I'd like to. You know what? Every day is a great day. You know what? And this is a theme that we kind of came up with a couple of weeks ago when we were discussing about why we've got the freedoms. It was on Veterans Day, and we have the freedoms: A, to come here and do a podcast and a live stream; B, to drive up to North Dakota to see our kids and our grandchildren; C, to be hungover on Monday morning, and or on a Tuesday as well. And we came up with this verbiage. We know why we get to do this. We get to do this because of the men and women, literally from 1776. Actually, you can back it up several years prior to that, who came to this country and were traitors. They were treasons. They were tyrants and fought against the British Empire and gave freedoms to this country called the United States of America. With the red, white, and blue, who's had, as we learned last night, how many versions of the United States flag have we had?
27.
27. Very good, Eichmann. Very good. You learned well.
I was wrong.
I'm a good student.
Good job. You know what? A for effort. A for effort. We're here to support. We're here to lift up. And I know if I ask that question tomorrow, you'll remember. We know why we get to do this. And I think that's something. Show us your we. It's a big billboard right there.
Show us your we. We the people.
I think we need to celebrate. Every day needs to be celebrated. That's I'm not gonna eat birthday cake. I hate birthday cake I hate all cake for the record.
Oh my God.
Call me weirdo. But
Let's hear it.
I will eat a birthday brisket every day if there was one. That's for sure. Yeah.
Just change the
Just put
song.
a-
It'll be fine.
If you're down, give me a call, man. We got some funk on a Monday. Give us a call. Maybe we're going to start that campaign and just say, you know what? I can say a bunch of stupid stuff for a long time that will make you reconsider how miserable this day is. Or maybe that would just say, nope, I'm not talking to Peterson. That's for sure. It is what it is. Jonathan, tell us about our other guests last night.
The music?
Yeah.
We didn't have the musician plan for last night, so we got to pick a few songs from the playlist, and we chose some great songs by some amazing artists that are in the network. And initially, we just kind of picked 3 songs, and then the more I thought about it, I was like, man, these 3 songs kind of line up to have a great message in them. So there was a message in the song choices, and I hope everyone was able to get that. But the first song was "Saddle Up" by Cody Howell, and that's one of Mark's personal faves.
It is.
Second song was "Ride Into the Sun" by JP, which is one of my personal faves. And then the third song was "Long Way Home" by Lake and Lindell, and the name on that one's kind of cool. Apparently, they're named after an intersection in Minnesota.
They are,
although they're not in Minnesota anymore. But all fantastic people, fantastic group, fantastic music. If you haven't had a chance to listen to them, try to get the information from Spotify and put it up so you can go find them. And maybe towards the end of the show we'll get that posted. But the message last night kind of played into the titles of the songs. It was "Saddle Up," "Ride Into the Sun," "Move Forward at All Times," and sometimes when you move forward, it's almost never a direct path, but you just keep moving forward. Even if you have to take the long way home, just head there. Move forward with purpose, and you will find your purpose.
I know that's the lyrics of the song, but it's almost like he wrote it. It was amazing words there, Jonathan. I also like Mr. Roof's "Live Life Living," not life live life dying. What else we got here? Nice. Not a competition, I gotta tell myself in my head. It reminds me WeP3 Radio is getting relaunched here, so we had to take a little hiatus. We lost our person that was running the radio station, and no big deal. We have zero problems with people coming in here and promoting other platforms, radio stations, podcasts, organizations. That's what the People's Patriot Project does. And Jeremy Daniels, good to see you, brother. Change your profile pic, bro. Like it. I am on the mission. When I say I mean we are on the mission to get everyone. I don't want to Chris Turner this, but all in the same boat. We're all in the same storm. Might as well do it all in the same boat. And that's not his. He's got let's go fishing. Let's go fishing.
No. Yeah, I finally hear what you played in the background.
Oh yeah,
I told you he was his favorite.
One of them.
I memorized this song truthfully before I ever heard Cody sing it, because when we would do our meetings planning meetings, and every time basically for a week that we got on and talked about the podcast, what was coming up next, this song was playing in the background.
Yeah, that's probably my fault. Sorry, not sorry. That's what I say.
No, it's a great song, man.
You're not stepping on any toes, brother. Don't even sweat that. Don't even sweat that. And this is our Monday show. We call it show for lack of a different name, I guess. It's and it explains. So our Sunday night show, we 100% promote other organization, boots on the ground, and our influencers of musicians, comedians, podcasters, TikTokers, you name it. We try to bring in. Everyone's got a message, and we are essentially believers in the fact that we all like different donuts. I mean, even though we're going to talk about bait here in a moment, there's some donuts I don't like, and there's some donuts I don't eat donuts either. I don't even know why. I don't like sweets. That's again, I don't like pizza either. But it's all great. Remember, we're changing the narrative to positivity. But anyway, random BS. Our Sunday show is to share what others are doing across the country. Our Monday show is to debrief everyone and let everyone know that what we are doing as an organization, and also try and get people to come on board and join the mission of moving forward and being a conglomerate that actually facilitates the needs of all veterans and first responders across the country. I appreciate it, Mr. Roof, and I'm glad that you're here. Come be it with us. And again, I don't want to steal you or rip off. You're the second person tonight that said they're a cheerleader today. And I'm just like, I appreciate it. I think you're more than a cheerleader if you ask me, but that's my opinion. We got some stuff coming up. Operation Got Your Back has an event on 19 August 2023 up here in Wayzata, Minnesota. That is on Lake Minnetonka. They're going to do an event where most veterans on a floating device for a Guinness Book World Record experience. We had a little bit tighter connection to that earlier than stuff happened. It is what it is. Then we've got 09 September Hero Stock. That is down in Ashland, Nebraska.
That's up.
Yeah, I suppose. That's up for you. When you live in Antarctica, everything's up, right? Not Antarctica. That's why he's got his fan on. And there is another event here in Minnesota, and I can't remember the date on it right now. For some reason, I want to say it's September. But we'll get that uploaded and let people know when, where, why, how. And anyone else, remember, if you got an event that you want to share, let us know. We'll promote it. We'll get it out there. We'll share it. We'll make sure that people know that it's out there, and we'll probably bring you onto the show to tell us about what it's all about. So, I see a couple people talking to us on our YouTube channel. I will try to get that thing organized and chat. If there's anyone out there interested in coming on and being a director of YouTube, that would be great. That'd be awesome. If not, it'll sit there until I have time to get to it, and it'll be all good. I mean, information's there. But we do need to have more subscribers there. So we're trying to figure out how to put a subscription link on StreamYard, but we haven't been able to figure that piece out. There's some pieces that are missing. But I am going to put up there the YouTube channel, and please, I see that Mr. Roof is on our YouTube channel right now. Please go subscribe, share, like, and let your friends know about it. We will also try and cross-pollinate the I know. Is Linktree free? Because I was paying for it. And I got rid of the subscription because I was tired of paying for it. And if it's free, I'll go readdress that. You're right. The link tree would be nice. Anyway.
And Rumble, don't forget Rumble. It's up to date for the last 2 months.
Rumble's up to date. The segment's taking care of that. What's anything new for Bourbon Battle Buddies? You know, your microphone's not on.
You're catching him off guard right there.
And that's what's new with Bourbon Battle Buddies.
Nice.
So we got another podcast episode coming out on Wednesday. We're having a little discussion about triggers for, I guess, for everybody, but we speak about it on terms of veterans because that's what we are. So we're going to talk about triggers and good bourbon. And we got some things coming up, man. I'm excited about. We do a bi-weekly, so not this week, but the following week we'll have a episode coming out with where we got to sit down and interview Jason Steiner, and that was pretty cool. So that guy is everywhere. If you were not friends with Jason Steiner, you'd probably be mad right now because you'd be sick of hearing that name. He is. He calls himself the podcast guru at this point. He's probably seen enough of them to run them. But yeah, we're just moving forward on all things, man. That's kind of what the mission is. And, you know, Audrey's got her Amazonian Warrior Foundation, and I'm just trying to get my hands in as much stuff as I can get in locally to me as well, and working with you guys, and it's been a heck of a ride. I'm excited.
Miss Eichmann, you got anything in closing?
I do, but I need your help with it because we have 2 really cool guests coming up this next Sunday. And I think we talked about it earlier, but I don't know that I got who it was.
We got Scott McEwen.
Scott McEwen, very good.
Who's the author or co-author? I think he's the author of American Sniper.
Yeah.
And Jamie Bagwell.
That's right, the Bagwell. Okay, cool. It hasn't even been 24 hours since I said that, and I couldn't remember. But it's going to be another amazing show.
When do we not do an amazing show?
Yes, every single time. Every single time. We're like,
when Andrew isn't here.
I mean, you know. Gotta keep these guys in line. That's all there is to it. Did you guys make a face, Peterson? I know I can't see on my little phone.
No, not at all.
No. I'll tell you what.
Did it sound like he made a face?
It sounded like a horrible face. Horrible. Okay, listen, I don't want to make light of it, Jonathan. And you said triggers, but when you first started talking about your podcast, I thought you said you're going to talk about veteran burgers. And I was wondering what made the burgers veterans.
If I find somebody that makes burgers and they have a restaurant that's all about burgers and they're a veteran, I'm building on top of their shop. I'm just
Perfect.
And I will be sure to give them your name, Andrea.
I want the
We'll have a special burger called the A-Bomb. That'll be just when you show up.
Oh, wouldn't that? We should make our own. What would your burger be, Jonathan? If we made a burger about you, what would it be?
I mean, they already got them out there, and I don't really get drunk because I don't like being drunk. But I just think the hangover burger, man.
The what?
The hangover burger. I love them.
So what's on a hangover burger? Put it out there.
Usually, depends. Some of them vary a little bit. Most of them are like a massive, like half pound of meat or something like that, right? Third pound, something in that range. So it's a massive burger. It's completely dressed with everything: onions, tomatoes, lettuce, all that. They fry an egg sunny side up or over easy. Throw that on there. And some places even put cheesy grits on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, you got to step on it before you can fit it in your mouth. It's like that big, but you can't. You got to kind of go from the side and turn your face side. Bring napkins. That's all I'm saying.
What would your burger of choice be, A-Bomb? What would the A-Bomb look like?
okay. So it's gonna be modified from my burger of choice because if it's gonna have a name like A-Bomb, I think you
Gotta have
gotta
some
have
Louisiana hot sauce on that.
yes, and some jalapenos, not just those little wimpy ones you get in Minnesota, like real jalapenos, and then I think some cheese, bacon, and then lettuce, tomato, mayo, and onion.
That's the
That's gonna make
A-Bomb.
the A-Bomb.
Oh, I'd eat that.
Okay. I'm asking you guys to tell me what your burger would be, and I don't. I mean, I'm a classic bacon cheeseburger kind of guy. You know, raw onion, fried onion, and pickles. But I mean,
You can double
if we
up
were-
on the onions.
yeah, because I think that the fried onions have a complete different, unique flavor than the raw onions. I do like the flavor of raw onions, so I actually do both.
Raw red onions and fried regular onions.
That can be
No.
some kind of bomb burger, I guess. Oh,
Fried onions and raw onions, and I mean, I don't prefer red onions on burgers. I'd like it to be the white, at least the white onions usually. And anyway, I'm going to do some research. I am kind of maybe not everyone knows this. I'm a food snob, and so my meat mixture of choice is not necessarily just what you would get at a regular hamburger grind 80-20 or anything like that, because I like the short rib and the other proteins put in there. Jeremy Daniels is a number 2 protein style, no bun. Fair enough.
do you know what? I did one time have a burger that was to die for that had cheese, and I know you're not a big sauce, it's some sort of sauce, and then it had this weirdly very moist brisket shredded on top of it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah.
was so good.
So another question: do you like your brisket shredded, which is weird for me, chopped, or sliced?
Sliced.
I'm gonna go sliced.
But also shredded. I like shredded too. If you're gonna do
You
like
do?
a sloppy po' boy, like if I'm eating it as a side with a fork and a plate, I want it sliced. If I'm eating it on a po' boy, on a po' boy, I want it shredded.
Yeah.
God, you make him. I love po' boys. It was weird. Where were we with Lee Williams, and he chose to get the roast beef po' boy? That was in Nashville.
Oh
Yeah, that was at that place in Nashville. Yeah.
Yeah, and
You
I'm
gotta
like,
bring a bucket of water with that.
you got to bring a pocket of water.
A bucket of water so you can keep
Oh.
washing your hands, man. This stuff will run down to your elbows.
Bucket of water. Okay, yeah.
You thought he said a pocket of water? I'm gonna bring my pocket of water.
It was weird. It was
Never
weird
stays
stuff.
full.
Jeremy is a shredded beef guy. That looks like a taco. Is that a taco?
Oh, I I would eat it on taco shredded too. Although I think, no, I don't know.
So
Jonathan
I
is.
know it.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say I know it's nothing fancy, but Chipotle has that new. I just had Chipotle the other. Faith likes Chipotle, but it has that new shredded. Is that a brisket meat that they do on it?
You know what I think about Chipotle?
I stopped because, dude, not everybody likes to stand at their stove for hours barefoot and feeling pregnant for hours cooking.
Why do you think I feel pregnant? Why are you saying that?
I just threw that in there
Barefoot
for
and
good
pregnant.
Yeah, see? I was being what they might call sexist right there, and I'm not really caring about that, but
We should.
do what you do.
I got to get some more smoking stuff up onto the old book. Burger, pulled pork, sweet barbecue sauce over easy egg, mozzarella sticks, bacon, and sauteed onions. That's the burger.
That
What are
sounds
we
good.
calling this burger? Who's making it? Because you're a Facebook user for us right now.
Is that Audrey again? I don't know. That sounds freaking amazing.
That sounds really good.
I don't know
Oh
who
my
this Facebook
gosh.
user is, but I like where they're headed with this burger.
Right.
I do too. That sounds very good.
Todd Grew.
Oh, Todd. Long time no see.
Yeah. Good to see you, brother. Hope you got rested up. Awesome.
You might need a
so Jonathan has picked a. So, have you guys had bourbon sauce? Like, that's typically a TGI Friday thing. But have you had a good bourbon sauce you like?
Meaning what?
Have you had a good
You
bourbon
mean like
sauce?
bourbon sauce on chicken, like Bourbon Street chicken or something like that?
No, Jonathan thought you meant like you're all sauced up on bourbon.
I know. You say bourbon and he starts drooling like that short hair in your Jeep.
No, I was just wondering, because I got Elijah Craig makes a gourmet sauce.
Sure.
And it's kind of like an A1, but it's really good.
Yeah.
And I like putting that on burgers too.
I had a really, really, really good bourbon sauce on pasta one time in Florida. I don't really like shrimp pasta, but that's what I ordered because it had this amazing sauce, and it was yummy. The sauce, the shrimp, the scallops.
How did you know you had amazing sauce before you ordered it?
I didn't. I was told it was really good.
Oh, okay.
So I ordered it, and it wasn't even what I expected, but it was really, really good.
That really surprised me. You would take the chance on a seafood.
The shrimp was, sorry.
The person must have been very reputable.
Well, I stayed with, she owns an Airbnb that I stayed at, so I trusted her.
Alrighty.
She didn't suffocate me in the middle of the night in my room at her Airbnb.
Yeah, so that's a bonus.
Fair enough.
I trusted. Wait.
Fair enough.
Oh. Pineapple. I would put pineapple with my jalapenos too.
On your burger?
On my burger.
Oh, I'd eat that too.
Would you change the protein? I mean, would you change it to a pork protein?
No.
Or still go burger?
Straight up.
If we can change the protein, man, I'd go bison.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's amazing, but hard to get and really expensive.
Hard to get, really expensive. Mine would be elk, and that is also hard to get and very expensive.
You guys don't live. Isn't there still that elk farm down by Rochester? You could go get an elk there.
You should buy a whole elk and bring it to a butcher.
Yeah, that's not how it works. I mean, it's not on.
You can do it with cows. I mean,
Right. All right. Thanks for everyone for coming by today to check out what we got with WeP3 Weekly Debrief. Come check us out on Sundays with We Got Your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime. It's awesome having you all here, and thank you for all the support and amazing things you do to get our name and our mission out there. Congratulations, Todd, on your amazing event this last weekend out there with Wounded Warriors Guide Service up in Leech Lake at Trappers Landing. I was going to say Trappers Bay. Trappers Landing. Amazing. And we have another booked event with them out in Detroit Lakes coming up later this year. And we'll get those all out and promoted. On the back roads. I'm not quite sure. And so Jonathan has picked our last song for today, our closing song. And this is a favorite. The first year we launched our podcast, we had this gentleman come on the show during the time where we were struggling with, should we keep Patriot in the name of our organization? And this is Topher with the song, The Patriot.
Mother told me someday I would buy daddies with good origins, sails to distant shores, stand up high in the proud, noble bark I steer, steady course for the heathens, many foemen.
Tens of thousands on my right, thousands by my side. War between good and evil, watching our fists collide. Battle for our freedom now, to the streets we ride. Flags waving all around, pages full of pride. This is where we make a stand, no more give or take. March around the Capitol, storm the city gates. Putting pressure on their necks until the truth breaks. All walls of corruption, take out all the snakes. Star Spangled Banner, got it playing loud and proud. People from all walks of life filling up the crowd. Defend the Constitution, many warriors have vowed. Casting down any among us who have bucked and cowed. Enough with tyranny, we come to take our country back. For all citizens, white, red, brown, or black. Return her to a form of glory, fix their bloody crack on the crown. Fetch it down, it's going down.
My mama told me, yeah, she warned me that this day would come. I'm like my father, go to combat with the blazing guns. I survived that, then I came back to the place I'm from, to face off all these haters and the battle in the place I love. You can't break me down, I'm indivisible. You still see my raps if I was invisible. But I'm standing tall, and I spit the truth. So you all appalled, cause you know it's true. They call it freedom cause the fallen troops pay for this. I love this country, doesn't matter how much hate I get. I take my colors in the battle, ain't no wavering. Cause this is for my warriors who marching to the cadences. This is for the sisters working hard on the ship. This is for the brothers getting y'all doctorate. Father, yeah, taking y'all on the ship. Baby, tell me why it's all for the Patriot.
Tens of thousands on my right, thousands by my side. War between good and evil, watching our fists collide. Battle for our freedom now, to the streets we ride. Flags waving all around, pages full of pride. This is where we make a stand, no more give or take. March around the Capitol, storm the city gates. Putting pressure on their necks until the truth breaks. All walls of corruption, take out all the snakes. Star Spangled Banner, got it playing loud and proud. People from all walks loss of life filling up the crowd. Defend the Constitution, many warriors survived.